This is part 13 of my walkthrough for Dragon Warrior, and we just got the echoing flute. We're going to finish up our treasures that we can obtain now that we got the golden key. Got a fight here with 3 magic baboons. Which, these guys should be fairly easy by this point. Starting to get some really good weapons and armor for our characters. Alright, level up. Alani is now level 14. Power increased by 1, reaction speed by 6, hit points by 6, MP by 5. What we're doing is we're traveling back to our little shrine here. And we're going to head back to the town of Baron. Which, somebody somewhere mentioned that the Sun Shrine has a crest in it, which if we play the echoing flute, you notice it echoes. I'm walking out here and searching this little corner here, and we will find the Sun Crest. But anyway, on to where we're going. Which, I went the wrong way there. Alright, here we are. Work our way back to the town of Baron. And save our game. And reset so our ship pops back out. And we're going to get in the ship here and we're going to work on sailing our way to the east. Which if you remember that town we went to before where there was nothing there. This is a fairly boring part of the game, but it is necessary for the overall scope of things. Alright, here we are. From talking to the various people in here, we've learned that this is the town of Welgarth. And also that they have someone named Rogue Fastfinger locked up. Which if we head over to this item shop here and purchase the blank space, he will sell us something for 2,000 gold. Oh, yay, and a lottery ticket. Which, the thing that he was selling is the jailer's key, which allows us to open jail cells and whatnot throughout the game. Such as this little barred area up here, as you can see. Hargan dwells in the high plain of Roan. Only one who has the Eye of Malroth can find him. Oh. I guess we'll need to find the Eye of Malroth at some point. Go ahead and use a Wing of Raven here and teleport ourselves back to Baron. Walk back up to the monolith here. And teleport ourselves back over to the beginning area of the game. I forget sometimes which monoliths go where. And what we're going to want to do is head south to this cave here and head back to the town of Hamlin. We're getting close to done with our overworld scouring here. Now that we got a new key, we got new places we can go. Back in the town of Hamlin here, what we're going to want to do is head up to this golden door here, open it up, head down the stairs. You notice the jail cell with the 2 monsters in it. Tales of a great wizard. If you have the 5 crest, he will come see thee. Oh, well, I guess that's why we need the crest. Anyway, while we're down here, let's play the echoing flute. Ooh, it echoes. There must be a crest right here. Make sure you heal yourselves up. This fight can be potentially very dangerous. Talk to one of the monsters and you... Aye! You'll get in a fight with two Oswargs, which, if you remember the Gremlin enemies, these are kind of just like upgraded versions of them. Unfortunately, they do possess fairly high magic resistance, but overall this shouldn't be too dangerous, just a little annoying. Bruto should be strong enough to deal sufficient damage to him with Glenn's help. There we go. Oh yeah, they dropped a chest. Ooh, the Gremlin's tail. If you remember the cursed belt from Dragon Warrior 1. Oh, and Glenn leveled up. Power increased by 1, reaction speed 3, hit points 3, MP 3, and Glenn learned a new spell. That Gremlin tail is like the cursed belt from Dragon Warrior 1. You want to make sure you don't equip it. Oh, and Glenn learned the Firebane spell. If we search right there, we will find the Water Crest. Wow, this is a rather eventful little chunk here. I'm traveling back to the monolith here. Just kind of want to head back to Mendenhall. Might as well rest up while we're here in Mendenhall since it is fairly cheap. We got one last thing that we want to get out of here, which we couldn't get before. If we head over here and use our silver key, then go down these stairs here, we can go into the prison area. Which, getting to this guy takes all 3 keys. Oh, the Crest of Life is on the Dark Path to Rome. That's good to know. Use the golden key here to open up this door. Then we're going to want to have Glenn cast the Step Guard spell to protect us from the barrier. Then finally use our Jailer's key and then come in and talk to this guy. You'll get in a fight with him, and it is an evil clown. Which these are like the super high level versions of the magicians, but since there's only one of them, it shouldn't be too terribly hard. As you can see, he's dead. But this particular evil clown drops the Staff of Thunder, which is the best weapon for Alane. It casts Infernos when used as an item in battle, which is super cool. Once we get done here, we're just going to want to head back to the monolith, and then teleport ourselves back to the Alpha Guardian area. Which again, I always seem to forget which ones go where. There we go. Upon leaving here, we're going to walk ourselves back to Tantallon Castle, rest up and save. Then take our ship and head back to Charlotte. There are a few treasures down here. Go ahead and skip down to the floor where we got the Erdrick sword, which is the only divergent path from before. Head down to the bottom of the Dragon Lord's castle. Which, if you notice, the overall path is kind of the same as it was in Dragon Warrior 1, just a little different. And here we are. If we got used Step Guard here and crossed over this barrier area, use our golden key, we have 4 chests. Wing a Wyvern. Ooh, a lottery ticket. And a meta.